Hey Ernie, it's me. I want to give you your very first obedience lesson. I want you to work on this with PK along with me working on the same exercise with Rita. It's a very simple trick training exercise and it's called touch. And the basic idea is to teach a dog to touch things on command. Touch your hand, touch a stick, touch the door, touch a bell. You can do a lot of different things with touch, and it's very simple to teach. When I started this with Rita on Thursday after you left, what I did was I would have a treat in my left hand, or a ball, or whatever it was I wanted to give her, something that she found attractive, and in my right hand, nothing. And I would lean over to her face, not her face, her head, and I would put my hand right in front of her nose. And as I went to give her whatever it was, I would touch her nose, I would say yes, and I would give her her treat. Yes happens to be my clicker word. As I told you the other day, I'm totally uncoordinated with a clicker, so I had to go to using a word instead of a click. So that's why I use yes. You can use any word you want, but yes works for me. So I did that over and over on Thursday. She really liked it. She had no problem figuring out that she was going to get something good if she came up to me, which is also good at this stage in our relationship. So then yesterday, the second day, what I did was the same kind of exercise, just a little bit more difficult. I'd have the treat or whatever in my left hand. My right hand would be empty, and I would get down on the floor with her, and I would hold my hand out, and sometimes I would actually touch her nose, say yes, just like I did the first day, and give her her treat. And sometimes I would leave my hand out there, oh, good girl, until she touched it, and then I would say yes and treat her immediately. So we went kind of back and forth where sometimes I would touch her, sometimes she would touch me. If she made a mistake, which they sometimes do, and she went for the hand with the treat like she's doing right now, even though I don't have a treat, nothing would happen. I would say nothing. I wouldn't pull my hand away. I would just keep my hand closed. Okay, so then today, the third day, what we're working on is, it's a little bit more difficult, and you might not get there this quick with PK because she's older, is I will hold the treat in my left hand just like always. My right hand will be empty like always. And we start with a review, of course. You always back step one day. And we did the varying of, sometimes I touched her, sometimes she touched me. And then we did, just letting her touch me with the yes. And then I started moving my hand so that she would have to actually go to my hand. Because if you notice, I was being very, very close to her when I'm working with this. Very close. So all she has to do is move her head. Well, now I'm standing up and I'm moving my body here, and she has to find the hand. If she again makes an error and hits this hand that has a treat in it, nothing happens. So you have to remember that. You don't pull it away, you don't do anything, you just leave the hand closed until she remembers, oh yeah, it's the other hand, and she touches the hand. Okay? So I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to do that exercise in a separate video.